Hello everyone, welcome all back to the channel. It is the good old Mossy Jake, back in this room of freezing and cold air. I don't even know how to explain it. I have heaters, but when I turn them on, it goes to the mic, and then the mic takes it to the computer, and then the computer, you know how it goes. Anyway, so I can't turn on my heaters. I'm just gonna freeze. I'm just gonna whatever in here. So whatever, it's fine. They'll thaw me out when Nintendo Switch 2 comes out. Anyways, what is going on, everybody? We're talking about Pokemon today. We're not talking about Switch 2. Something a little different today. Pokemon Presents is happening February 27th, and hey, I'm excited, man. I'm hyped. How could you not be excited for a Pokemon Presents Day? Probably because the past few years have been meh. They've been meh. I feel like they always are kind of meh. They're trying to make their Pokemon days as big as like Nintendo Directs, but really you gotta accept that they aren't. They're not that big. Okay, they're fun. They're exciting. We'll get 1 or 2 big announcements from this, but that's gonna be it. So don't expect too much. All I'm thinking that is going to happen at this Pokemon Direct or whatever at Pokemon Day is we're gonna get a bunch of little things, and then at the very end we're gonna get one big thing, and unfortunately that one big thing might be Pokemon ZA. Hold on a second though, I don't think that is the case. Now it could be that way, but I think Pokemon knows that we're already expecting Pokemon ZA. They're gonna throw us something random in there. They're gonna give us something else. Now Pokemon did not give us anything last year. A lot of people were talking about how, like, hey, what's going on? Pokemon gives us something every single year. Why did we not get something Pokemon big, some big Pokemon game or whatever in 2024? Now, maybe Pokemon is learning their lesson. How they can't just release a game every single year and then expect us to buy it. And, you know, we will buy it. But, you know, Pokemon Scarlet's got its problems. I digress. Anyway, so what could happen at this Pokemon Direct, Pokemon Day, is they could put the Pokemon ZA at the very beginning, get everyone hyped, just like an extra trailer, give us a release date for it, which would be fantastic. Finally, if they don't give us a release date for Pokemon ZA, I'm gonna freaking lose my mind, bro. Anyways, and then there's gonna be a bunch of middle, like, just filler stuff that nobody really cares about. I mean, not nobody. I mean, I think they'll talk about Pokemon Go events, which is fun, but, you know, those can just be shadow drops. And they'll talk about the Pokemon trading card game. That's the app, the Pokemon Pocket. They'll talk about that, maybe some new cards that'll come to that game. So, I mean, little fun stuff here and there, which is fine. You know, maybe talk about Pokemon Sleep. You want to hear about Pokemon Sleep? Maybe a Alarmo Pokemon style? Maybe an update? Oh, bro, we're totally gonna get an update on Alarmo. It's like Pokemon music is now coming to Alarmo. Cause we all care about that. $100 alarm clock. Why not? All right, whatever. I'm sorry. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. We'll get a bunch of filler stuff in the middle. At the beginning, we'll get Pokemon ZA, then a bunch of filler stuff. And then at the very end, I am hoping that we get a brand new Pokemon game. A brand new remake for a Pokemon game, you know, because I don't think Nintendo is going to come out with 2 brand new games in 2025. 2 brand new Pokemon games in 2025. I seriously doubt that. However, they could give us Pokemon ZA and a Pokemon remake. Kind of like how they did with Diamond and Pearl, you know, that cheap trash remake, even though I love that game. It's just, they could give us something else like that. A lot of people are saying that it could be a Pokemon Black and White remake, which makes a lot of sense in my eyes because Pokemon Go is actually doing the Unova tour, the Gen 5 tour. So it would make sense for them to like promote that with a game, or, you know, maybe they'll use that to promote this game, whatever. You know, I think it makes sense to me. And I feel like I feel like Pokemon has a lot of time to cook that up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to get Gen 10. There's not going to be any signs of that. That would be insane. That's going to be next year. That's going to be for the 30th anniversary. We're talking 29th anniversary right now. So what I'm thinking is we'll get a bunch of filler stuff, and then Pokemon ZA, whether at the beginning or the end, that's like the least. However, the most we will get is Pokemon ZA at the beginning, filler, and then an extra blow us out with a Pokemon remake of some kind, Black and White. That's what I'm hoping for, and I feel like it's not that far away. I feel like it's not that hard to achieve. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments if I'm just stretching here. I would love to hear your thoughts. And of course, make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.